about December 25th is around the world there's a lot of places where there's snow. Oh, and the snow is so fun to play in. Oh, and Rudolph, and they just go prancing off and clicking their heels in the air as they fly around in the snow. Oh, they love it. Well, one of the things Santa Claus used to like to do when he was a little Santa Claus was to make snow statues, to make things out of snow. One of the things we would do is we'd make a snow fort. We'd make a big round fort that nobody could get into it. If they came at us, we'd throw snowballs at everybody. And sometimes we'd build a whole igloo with a top on it. Oh my gosh, it was so fun to do that. And then sometimes we'd make snow statues. We'd make snow look like certain things that we'd like to see. And some of them, we'd take a big ball. Well, we're going to make a drawing. If you got some Crayola markers or any markers and a piece of paper you can draw on, that's okay. I like on this using black, brown, orange, and red. Those four colors. I love Crayolas because most of them are washable. So if I mess up, I won't get in any trouble. So first thing I do, we roll on the ground. We roll as big a ball as we could. Okay. That we could just roll into place. And so let's say we're going to make two snow statues. So here's a big circle. And we're going to do a second snow statue, so let's make this one a little bit smaller. And we can just barely get it there. Well, then we wanted to get a second ball, so we'd roll it up, but we'd get about as big as we could and still pick it up, and so we get that second ball on top of the first ball. Then this gets higher. We've got to get that small head on there, the top, so the balls had to be smaller. So we'd roll that snow in, and we'd make smaller balls that became the heads on the snow statues. But then, like to use black, we'd use charcoal or coal. Oh, wow, because you used to use coal to heat houses. So we put a coal piece in here for an eye, and an eye, and an eye, and an eye. There you go, if you got those in. And a lot of times we put them in there as like buttons on their coats because they wanted to stay warm. So we put 3 buttons on each one. How's that? Okay? Now, oh, you know what? We want to give them some arms. So we go find some tree branches with little things on the end of them, and we put a tree branch, stick it in the side of them, and we make it look like hands, see? And we'd use our brown Crayola markers there, see? All right, here's another one coming out. There's a hand. Oh, and there's her hand. How's that brown for arms? You like that? Okay, now, you know, a lot of our snow statues, we use carrots for their nose. So let's draw a carrot on each of their faces out of orange. So there's the nose out of orange. Oh, what do we got to do now? Oh, we need mouths, okay? I like red. So let's take red and let's make a big mouth underneath the carrot. So now we got mouths, carrots, eyes, and I like to fill in when you're rolling these balls up, they have a tendency to get dirty and pick up a little bit of dirt. So I like to fill those in somewhat. Now on your snow statue, if you want to put a hat on top of it, you can, maybe like a baseball cap, okay? There you go. So there's a baseball cap right there. How's that, huh? Oh, and over here, what would you like to do? Another kind of hat? Okay, well, let's do a hat with a top on it like that. Okay? Now there, what we've done, and when you're done with your drawing, you want to give it to your mom and dad, but before you do, you want to sign it, okay? Because someday, and put a date on it, someday it'll be nice for mom and dad to know when you made that. So see, I always sign mine Santa Claus. Okay? So I've signed mine so I can give that to my mommy and daddy. So there you go. That's how to draw snow statues from Santa Claus right here at the North Pole. Merry Christmas! And try not to lose your tops for your markers so they won't dry out.